Hey guys, Wes here. Just wanted to take a few minutes and answer a couple of these little threads that are going around while I have the chance. No, I didn't get robbed. I've been packing up records, so after I'm done filming these two videos, I'm going to be packing up the rest here, and that'll be it for a few days anyway. So anyway, I wanted to first answer this thread about the record that most represents the 60s, and this is very, very difficult for me. I was born in 77, so the only thing I know about the 60s is what people have told me or what I've seen in documentaries and whatnot, and you know, I know well enough that that's always not the whole story. You know, people's memories can sort of remember certain things and forget other things. So not being around in the 60s, I thought about all the stuff that went on in the 60s with the civil rights and the hippies and the sexual revolution and Vietnam and you know, the sort of mainstreaming of rock and roll culture, the British invasion, all the sort of things. But the overarching theme I thought represented the 60s best was the sort of wanting to escape from that idealized, you know, two kids and a dog with a white picket fence sort of idealized image we had of culture in the 50s, during the 50s, you know, that sort of jet set era where, you know, everything was all shiny and clean, and you know, we just come out of World War II, and there was a lot of big things happening, and we sort of got this idealized image of a suburban culture. And I guess to me the 60s most represented wanting to escape from that sort of over-idealized image of who we are, and wanting to live a freer and more spiritual life. And so the record I chose I felt represented that the most is the Mamas and the Papas, If You Can Only Believe Your Eyes and Ears. I think just the overall theme of that album represents that idea the best, particularly the song California Dreamin', which doesn't have anything to do with California really. It's about wanting to escape sort of that perfect image that we have that was not really true, and just wanting to be freer. So I'm gonna have to put a picture of the album over here because I've already boxed it up. But and it's kind of funny, this picture, the album cover with the toilet on it is actually rare, which I didn't know. It's the one I have, is the one with the toilet on it. Apparently people found the toilet to be crude or whatever, so at first they just put a sticker over it, and then eventually they changed the album cover to where it was cropped out completely. So it's kind of interesting. I guess I have the most collectible version of this album, which I didn't know until I did some research on it. It was released in March of 1966, so it's kind of right in the middle of the decade there, kind of you know, after sort of the British invasion and all the sort of new things that were ushered in the 60s, and before the civil rights and Vietnam and stuff got to more the downturn of the decade. So it's kind of right in the middle there. I think it embraces the overall theme of the 60s for me personally. Like I said, I was born in 77, so I don't really feel that I can, you know, totally speak onto what represents the 60s the best, since I wasn't there. But this is my best shot at it. Did do a good bit of thinking about it, and this is what I came up with. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Keep listening to records, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.